Beloved chosen one, have you ever sensed the universe gently nudging you, guiding you toward a moment of profound transformation? Sometimes these signals can be subtle, like faint whispers on a breeze, while other times they resonate like a persistent drumbeat in your heart. You may have noticed repetitive patterns, a recurring sense of déjà vu, or even experienced a series of unusual coincidences that are simply too precise to dismiss. Understand this: what you are encountering is not mere happenstance. It is divine timing aligning everything in your life to bring you to this pivotal point, a breakthrough crafted uniquely for you. But here's the crucial question: are you fully aware of this final sign? Many chosen ones reach this juncture, standing on the threshold of their long-awaited victory, only to falter because they overlook the last divine confirmation. It's easy to get lost in the noise, to be consumed by past delays, setbacks, and moments of doubt. However, each of these experiences was never intended to defeat you. Instead, they were meant to strengthen and refine you for this very moment. Just like gold is purified by fire, every obstacle you faced served to shape you into the vessel, prepared to receive the blessings destined for you. This moment is your moment, but the real question remains: will you have the courage to seize it? In the sacred scriptures, stories such as Joseph's path from imprisonment to the royal palace show us that the road to greatness is often paved with trials. Joseph's journey was marked by betrayal, hardship, and uncertainty. Yet these trials were part of a divine preparation, leading him to his ultimate destiny. Joseph remained steadfast in faith, and when his breakthrough arrived, it caught him by surprise. Likewise, your breakthrough will not arrive when you expect it, but precisely when you are ready. The final sign is the universe's way of assuring you that you are aligned with your purpose. But how can you ensure you stay grounded enough to recognize it? And more importantly, how do you act on it without letting fear hold you back? If you are listening to this message today, it is no coincidence. You are on the edge of your greatest transformation, standing at the precipice of what could be your defining moment. Take this as a divine confirmation that your trials were not without purpose. Every delay, every challenge, and every moment of uncertainty served to prepare you for this. This journey was never meant to be easy, but it has always been worth it. The last stretch is often the hardest, but it's also where the greatest rewards lie. Reflecting on biblical stories, it's evident that divine timing is a consistent theme. The trials of the Israelites wandering the wilderness for 40 years weren't without reason. They were being shaped and refined to inhabit the promised land. Deuteronomy teaches us that what seems like delays are often times of preparation. Similarly, your journey, though it might have felt like an endless wait, was preparing you for something far greater than you imagined. Behind the scenes, the universe has been orchestrating divine connections, aligning circumstances, and setting the stage for your victory. This final sign isn't just another checkpoint in your spiritual journey. It is the culmination of everything happening in both the seen and unseen realm. As you stand at this crossroads, distractions and challenges will likely intensify. You may encounter old doubts, past fears, or even unexpected difficulties trying to sway you. Just like Nehemiah faced relentless opposition while rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem, you too will face distractions intended to divert your focus. But, like Nehemiah, you must remain unwavering in your mission, guarding your energy and staying deeply connected to your spiritual practices. In moments of quiet reflection or prayer, ask yourself, what distractions are attempting to pull me away from my path? How can I be more intentional in nurturing my connection with God? Your intuition, which has been sharpened through your trials, will guide you if you remain open and centered. Do not chase your breakthrough. Instead, prepare yourself to receive it with an open heart and a calm spirit. The scripture in Isaiah 40:31 tells us that those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, and they will soar like eagles. Trust in this divine process and believe that the breakthrough you seek is already in motion. As you draw closer to your breakthrough, remember the delicate balance between faith and surrender. Faith has been your anchor through the storm, providing you with the strength to press forward when the road seemed unclear. But now, as you approach the fulfillment of your journey, surrender becomes just as vital. Surrendering doesn't imply giving up or resigning from your purpose. Rather, it means releasing the urge to control every outcome. Trusting in the divine wisdom that guides your steps. You have planted the seeds with your efforts and dedication, and now it's time to trust that the universe, in its perfect timing, will bring forth the harvest. Hold on to this understanding and let your spirit rest in the knowledge that everything is aligning for your highest good. Stay grounded in your spiritual practices, listen closely for divine guidance, and keep your heart and mind open to the signs that will lead you to your breakthrough. Remember, chosen one, this journey isn't meant to be walked alone. Stay connected, stay vigilant, and trust that the universe is guiding you to your destined purpose. As you continue to reflect on this message, allow your faith to rise and your spirit to be at peace, for you are not alone on this sacred path. Surrendering to divine timing is an act of deep trust and a genuine release of control. It's about letting go of the pressure to force things to happen according to your own plans and allowing the universe to unfold events in their appointed season. The biblical story of Abraham and Sarah illustrates this beautifully. After years of longing and waiting for the promise of a child, they learned that God's timing wasn't only perfect, it was far beyond what they could have imagined. Genesis 21:1-3 reminds us of how their patience and trust brought forth the fulfillment of a divine promise. In the same way, the final sign you are waiting for is not something that requires you to strive or push forcefully to achieve. It will arrive when your spirit is genuinely prepared to receive it. Surrendering in this context doesn't mean abandoning your vision or dismissing your dream. It means releasing the urge to force outcomes and instead trusting that what is meant for you will come in its due course. Proverbs 3:5-6 advises us to trust in the Lord wholeheartedly and not to lean on our understanding. When we do this and acknowledge Him in all that we do, our paths are made clear. This kind of surrender is a profound expression of faith, believing that everything coming your way has already been meticulously orchestrated for your benefit. As you move forward, remain grounded in the awareness that your breakthrough isn't just a distant possibility. It's already unfolding right before your eyes. This final sign is the culmination of every seed you've planted and nurtured with your faith. Now, through your surrender, those seeds are being perfected. Imagine the gardener who must prune away lifeless branches to make room for new growth. Similarly, your spiritual journey may involve shedding old habits, beliefs, or relationships that no longer serve your highest good. This pruning is not a loss, but a preparation for what is truly aligned with your purpose. It's a time for you to remain open and present, trusting that what lies ahead is far greater than what you've left behind. Walking the path of a chosen one is not without its trials. You have faced deep uncertainty, endured moments of loneliness, and encountered struggles that tested your faith. Yet every single challenge has served a higher purpose, much like the trials Joseph faced in the Bible, which ultimately prepared him for leadership in Egypt. Genesis 50:20. Your hardships are part of a divine preparation, molding you into the person you were meant to become. The resistance you've encountered along the way is often a signal that something profound is shifting within you. These internal battles, whether they involve self-doubt, fear, or external opposition, are not obstacles to your purpose. They are stepping stones toward refinement. Just as fire purifies gold, your struggles have been purging what no longer serves your highest good. The Bible states in 1 Peter 1-7 that these trials reveal the authenticity of your faith, which is being tested like gold refined by fire. It's through this process of purification that the fears, doubts, and uncertainties are stripped away, allowing a stronger and more aligned version of yourself to emerge. Although this refinement may be painful, it is essential for the breakthrough that awaits. The things that no longer resonate with your higher calling are gradually falling away, and while it may feel like you're losing parts of your life, these losses are a divine pruning. Another significant element of your spiritual journey has been cultivating trust in the unseen. Faith has remained your unwavering companion, guiding you even when circumstances around you seemed chaotic or uncertain. It's this deep-rooted trust, this belief in something greater than yourself, that has anchored you in moments when the physical world offered little evidence of progress. Like Abraham, who held on to hope against all odds and trusted in God's promise even when it seemed impossible. Romans 4:18-21. You too have leaned on an inner knowing that transcends human logic. This inner awareness reassures you that your path is divinely guided, even when the road ahead feels unclear. Over time, your relationship with time has also evolved. Earlier in your journey, you may have felt pressured to achieve your breakthrough quickly, equating success with speed. However, as you've grown, you've come to understand that rushing the process only leads to frustration and disillusionment. The story of the Israelites wandering in the wilderness for 40 years serves as a powerful reminder that God's timing, not human impatience, determines when the promised land is reached. Deuteronomy 8:2-5. Just as their journey was one of preparation, your own path is unfolding according to a divine timeline that cannot be rushed. This gradual unfolding has gifted you with a deeper sense of peace. What once seemed like frustrating delays have revealed themselves to be divine pauses, moments where God gave you space to grow, gain clarity, and cultivate the strength necessary for the next chapter. These pauses are not moments of passive waiting, but times of active engagement with your present reality. It's the difference between Martha, who was distracted by many tasks, and Mary, who sat at the feet of Jesus, fully present in the moment. Luke 10:38-42. Being present allows you to trust that the universe is aligning events perfectly, even if you can't yet see the full picture. As you've embraced this newfound understanding, you've also learned to release the need for control. You've realized that true transformation occurs not when you force outcomes, but when you let go and trust in the process. Each pause, each delay, and each waiting moment has been a hidden blessing. Just as the seasons unfold in their own time, with winter giving way to spring, your journey has required its natural flow. Ecclesiastes 3:11 reminds us that God has made everything beautiful in its time, and just as there is a purpose for every season, there has been purpose in your waiting. These times of stillness and reflection have allowed you to prepare, heal, and strengthen yourself for the breakthrough that is now on the horizon. As you continue to reflect on your journey, recognize the immense growth that has taken place within you during these seasons of waiting. This inner transformation will sustain you as you step into the next phase of your spiritual journey. As you ask yourself, what has been pruned from your life and what remains, trust that this divine process is leading you to a place far greater than you ever imagined. Stay present, remain open, and know that your journey is only just beginning. This waiting period has taught you invaluable lessons about faith and surrender. It's not just about standing still and hoping. It's about actively trusting that even when progress seems invisible, something far greater is taking shape behind the scene. Reflect on how you have grown during those moments of silence when the outcome wasn't clear. How did these experiences mold you into who you are today? Imagine the profound shift that could occur if you placed complete trust in the idea that the divine is always working on your behalf, even when you can't see or fully comprehend it. Beloved chosen one, understand this: your breakthrough is not delayed, it is precisely on schedule. Every pause and every setback has been a part of a larger divine orchestration, carefully guiding you towards this pivotal moment of transformation. Trust in the process, continue to surrender, and rest assured that everything is unfolding in perfect alignment for your highest good. Intuition has become a guiding force throughout your spiritual journey. Over time, you've grown increasingly attuned to that inner voice, which acts as a compass steering you toward your true purpose. This deepening of intuition has empowered you to make choices that resonate with your higher self, even when those choices were challenging or seemed contrary to popular opinion. In the scriptures, the prophet Samuel recognized God's voice calling him quietly in the night. 1 Samuel 3:4-10. Similarly, your intuition has served as a still, small voice guiding you through uncertainties, helping you steer clear of distraction, and keeping your focus on what truly matters. As you approach this breakthrough, your intuition will be more crucial than ever, aiding you in discerning the signs and recognizing the divine opportunities that lie just ahead. Trust in this inner guidance, for it is synchronized with the divine flow, ensuring you remain on the path intended for you. Consider the story of Elijah, who amidst chaos heard God's voice not in the wind, the earthquake, or the fire, but in a gentle whisper. 3 Kings 19:11-12. Your breakthrough may not come with grand announcements or dramatic signs, but your sharpened intuition will allow you to recognize it, even if it arrives quietly or unexpectedly. In these final stages of transformation, patience becomes your ally. Patience is not about simply waiting. It's about maintaining inner peace and trust while you wait. It's knowing that everything is unfolding in divine order, even when the physical world doesn't offer clear evidence of progress. The story of Job, who remained faithful to God through profound hardship, teaches us the importance of trusting even when circumstances appear dire. Job 1:21-22. This type of patience is a spiritual practice you've been nurturing along your journey, and it will serve you well as you move forward, allowing you to embrace each moment with grace. Standing on the edge of this breakthrough, it's essential to acknowledge how much you've transformed. You are not the same person who began this journey. You've been refined, strengthened, and prepared for the greatness that lies ahead. The Bible reminds us in Romans 5:3-4 that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance builds character, and character gives birth to hope. This is precisely what has happened to you. Through your trials, you've developed the character and inner strength needed for what awaits. Even if the full picture isn't visible yet, trust that all these experiences have led you to this point. The spiritual growth, the lessons you've absorbed, and the strength you've gained are the very foundation upon which your breakthrough will be built. As you move forward, let go of the fear that you are not fully ready. Know that everything has been orchestrated perfectly. Even if doubts linger and you question your readiness, understand that the work has already been done within you. The transformation has already taken place. Now, all that remains is to stay open, present, and attuned to the divine flow that guides your path. You can feel it, the shift, the stirring within your spirit, the anticipation of something extraordinary. This is the culmination of all you have endured and learned. Yet even in this moment of anticipation, it's natural for doubts to creep in. You might ask yourself, am I truly prepared? Will I recognize the sign when it comes? What if I miss it? These questions are not signs of weakness, but reflections of the weight of this pivotal moment. The tension you feel isn't a signal of failure, it's the pressure of transformation, the stretching of your spirit as it prepares to embrace something greater. Like the Israelites who stood on the edge of the promised land, some were paralyzed by fear, believing they weren't ready. Numbers 13:31-33. But remember, you've come too far to turn back now. The universe has been guiding you all along, and it won't abandon you at the final stage. You don't need to be perfect, overly vigilant, or obsessed with every detail. The divine sign will be unmistakable, and your intuition, honed through this journey, will help you recognize it in whatever form it takes. As you continue moving forward, trust in the process, release the pressure to control every outcome, and stay open to the divine timing that is gently leading you. Remember, your breakthrough isn't something you need to chase. It's something that's unfolding naturally as part of the greater plan for your life. You are ready, even if you don't fully feel it yet, because the transformation has already happened within you. Stay present, remain grounded, and trust that the universe is bringing everything together in perfect harmony. What if the fear of missing the sign you've been waiting for is unnecessary? Instead of straining to identify it, what if you trusted that when it arrives, you would recognize it deep within your spirit? Every step of your journey has been guided, and every nudge from the universe has been bringing you closer to this exact moment. The sign you are waiting for isn't something you have to chase down. It will come as something your soul naturally identifies. Even though it's easy to look back and doubt yourself, times when you second-guessed your intuition or felt uncertain, consider the possibility that those very moments of hesitation and mistakes were part of your preparation. Like Joseph, who faced betrayal, imprisonment, and hardship, every challenge he endured shaped him for his destiny. Genesis 50:20. In the same way, your setbacks weren't detours, but steps forward, refining and molding you with every experience, even the difficult ones. The doubts you've carried were not obstacles to your purpose, but part of the process of sharpening your discernment. At this stage, the fear of misalignment is genuine, and you may be worried that your choices haven't been perfect, or that you missed a crucial turn along the way. But here's the truth. Alignment isn't about perfection. It's about remaining connected to your purpose, even in moments of uncertainty. The universe doesn't expect you to be flawless, but it does ask for your unwavering faith, trusting that what's meant for you will find you. Willingness to continue your journey, even when feeling lost or uncertain, is an act of profound faith. Reflect on the story of Peter who, despite faltering in the midst of a storm, never abandoned his faith. Matthew 14:29-31. In the same way, your moments of doubt and confusion have only sharpened your ability to discern what is truly aligned with your higher purpose. Understand that your path is unfolding exactly as it was meant to. This breakthrough isn't something you need to force or achieve through flawless decisions. It is a moment designed for you, crafted perfectly by a higher power. The anticipation and tension you are experiencing are not signs of failure, but rather indicators that the energy around you is shifting in preparation for something greater. The universe often operates in these quiet, uncertain moments, just before significant actions occur. This period of waiting and reflection is essential for your preparation. It is allowing you to cultivate a deeper trust and to sharpen your spiritual focus. That sense of anticipation, the feeling that something significant is on the horizon, is not meant to create anxiety. It's there to alert you to the shift happening within and around you. It's okay if you don't see the full picture right now. You don't need all the answers at this moment. What you do need is to stay open and attuned to the coming changes. Reflect on your journey. Every lesson, every doubt, and every challenge has been part of a divine preparation. The signs and guidance have been present throughout your experiences, sometimes subtly woven into the fabric of your daily life, and at other times revealed through bold events that altered your course. The sign you are waiting for will manifest in a way that resonates deeply with your spirit, unmistakable in its clarity because it is uniquely meant for you. The lingering doubts and questions in your mind are not there to discourage you. They are part of these final stages of preparation. This is the time to deepen your connection to your purpose, to refine your ability to remain present, grounded, and open to what the universe is presenting to you. Your breakthrough is nearer than you think, closer than it feels, and your journey has prepared you in ways you may not yet fully comprehend. Stay connected to that inner knowing, the part of you that has always believed you were destined for something greater. The Bible reminds us in Philippians 1:6, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion." Let your questions remain open. Allow the anticipation to build, and recognize that this tension is not about fear, but about transformation. Your breakthrough is already unfolding, and the path you've walked has led you perfectly to this pivotal moment. Trust it, trust yourself, and trust that what is meant for you will never pass you by. There is indeed something profound on the horizon, and you are ready, even if you cannot fully see it yet. The sign you are waiting for will come, and when it does, your spirit will recognize it immediately. Trust that the universe has been guiding you every step of the way, and that your breakthrough is already in motion. Chosen one, you stand on the threshold of something monumental, something that has been building within you for longer than you may realize. There is an unmistakable sense of anticipation, a feeling that all you've worked toward is reaching a climactic point. The final sign you've been waiting for, the one that will signify your breakthrough, is drawing near. However, the deeper truth is that this final sign is not just an external event. It is an awakening that has already begun within you. Understanding this is crucial in navigating the transformation ahead. Up to this point, much of your journey has involved seeking external signs, symbols, and confirmations from the universe that you are on the right path. It's natural to look for validation, to search for something outside yourself that reassures you your faith and efforts are not in vain. However, you are now entering a new phase of spiritual growth, one where external signs will merely reflect the deeper work already occurring within you. This final sign is not something to chase or wait for. It's not coming from outside. It has always been within you, ready to reveal itself through your transformation. Every challenge you faced, every doubt, and every period of waiting has been shaping you into someone who no longer relies solely on external validation. You are transitioning from seeking confirmation to becoming the confirmation. Your inner growth, deep trust in divine timing, and resilience in times of uncertainty are the real signs that the breakthrough isn't in some distant future. It's unfolding now. Think of Moses, who led the Israelites through the desert, continually seeking signs of God's presence. It wasn't until he encountered the burning bush that he realized the divine had been with him all along. Exodus 3:1-6. Like Moses, you have been looking outward for signs, but the true revelation lies in the transformation within yourself. The final sign isn't an external miracle. It's the readiness within you. This readiness is the ultimate sign that you've come so far. But as with all monumental changes, there might be moments of hesitation or feelings of tension. There could be a part of you wondering, will I recognize the moment when it comes? What if I miss it? This sense of tension is natural, and often accompanies great shifts. However, the fear of missing the sign is merely an illusion. The universe has not brought you this far to abandon you at the final stage. Your breakthrough won't be something you can miss because it isn't an external event. It's a shift unfolding within you. Just as a flower doesn't seek its moment to bloom, you don't have to strain to find the sign. You are the sign. Your growth, inner strength, and deep connection to the divine are all proof that the breakthrough isn't somewhere on the horizon. It is already happening within you. So let go of the fear and trust that when the moment of transformation comes, it won't pass you by unnoticed. It will be clear because it's happening through the awakening of your soul. The universe has been with you every step of the way, preparing you for this exact moment. Stay open, stay present, and know that you are more ready than you may feel. The work has already been done within you, and the breakthrough you've been waiting for is merely the outward reflection of the inner transformation that has already taken place. Think back to all those moments when doubt seemed overwhelming and the obstacles before you appeared insurmountable. In those times, you may have questioned your ability to move forward, yet each time you found the strength to continue. Those were not moments of defeat, but preparation. Every delay, every closed door, and every challenge that tested your patience and faith was shaping you into the person you are today, someone fully equipped to receive the breakthrough that has always been meant for you. Regardless of whether your breakthrough unfolds exactly as you envision, understand that you are already stepping into it. The concept of a final sign often leads us to expect something specific, but the willingness to keep moving forward, even when feeling lost or uncertain, is an act of courage and deep faith. It's like Peter, who stumbled amidst the storm, but never abandoned his trust in divine guidance. Matthew 14:29-31. The moments of doubt you've experienced are not indicators of failure, but signs of growth, sharpening your ability to recognize what is truly meant for you. Know that your path is unfolding exactly as it was intended, and this breakthrough isn't something you have to achieve through perfect decisions or efforts. It is something that has always been crafted for you, perfectly timed by a higher power. The tension and anticipation you're feeling now are not signs of inadequacy, but rather indicators that the energy around you is shifting towards something significant. The universe often works in those quiet and uncertain moments, just before a new chapter begins. This period of waiting isn't an empty pause. It is a vital part of your preparation. It has given you the opportunity to cultivate a deeper trust in divine timing and to sharpen your spiritual focus. That feeling of anticipation, that sense of something significant just beyond the horizon, isn't here to create fear. It's here to alert you that a shift is happening both within you and in the universe around you. Even if you can't see the full picture yet, you don't need to have all the answers right now. What's important is staying open and in tune with what's coming. Every lesson, every doubt, and every challenge has been an essential part of your preparation. Sometimes the signs are subtle, quietly woven into your experience. At other times, they come boldly, altering your path. The sign you've been waiting for will arrive in a way that resonates deeply with your spirit because it is designed specifically for you. The doubts and questions lingering in your mind aren't there to dissuade you. They are part of this final phase of your preparation, helping you deepen your connection to your purpose and refine your ability to stay grounded and open. Your breakthrough is much closer than you might believe, and your journey has prepared you in ways you may not fully recognize yet. Stay connected to that inner knowing, to the part of you that has always felt you were meant for something more. In Philippians 1:6, we're reminded, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion." Allow your questions to remain open. Let the anticipation build. This tension isn't rooted in fear, but in the powerful energy of transformation. Your breakthrough isn't somewhere distant, it's already in motion. Trust in this, trust in yourself, and trust that what is meant for you will never pass you by. Indeed, you are on the edge of something profound. There's an unmistakable feeling that everything you've been working towards is reaching a climactic moment. The sign you've been anticipating isn't necessarily a single event. Rather, it's the awakening already beginning within you. Up until now, much of your journey has been focused outward, searching for external signs and confirmations from the universe that you're on the right path. It's natural to seek validation and reassurance. However, now you're entering a new phase where the external signs will merely reflect the deeper transformation taking place within you. The true final sign is not something you need to chase or wait for externally. It's not coming from the outside. It's already within you, ready to reveal itself through your transformation. Every challenge, every doubt, and every period of waiting has been shaping you into someone who no longer depends solely on external validation. You are moving from a place of seeking confirmation to embodying it. Your inner growth, trust in divine timing, and resilience in uncertainty are the true signs that your breakthrough is not in the distant future. It's happening right now. Think of Moses, who led the Israelites through the desert while seeking signs of God's presence. It wasn't until he encountered the burning bush that he realized the divine had been with him all along. Exodus 3:1-6. Like Moses, you've been searching outwardly for signs, but the real revelation is the transformation happening within you. The final sign is not an external miracle. It's the readiness you now possess within yourself. This readiness is the ultimate sign that you've come so far. But as with all monumental changes, there might still be moments of hesitation, a feeling of tension as you wonder, will I recognize the moment when it comes? What if I miss it? This tension is natural and often accompanies great shifts. However, the fear of missing the sign is an illusion. The universe hasn't brought you this far just to let you falter at the final stage. Your breakthrough won't be something you can miss because it's not an external event. It's something unfolding within you. Just as a flower doesn't strive to bloom, you don't have to strain to catch the sign. You are the sign. Your growth, inner strength, and deep connection to the divine are evidence that the breakthrough is not on the horizon. It is already happening. Let go of the fear. Trust in the unfolding of your transformation, and believe that when the moment comes, it won't pass you by. It will be clear because it's happening through the awakening of your soul. The universe has been with you every step of the way, preparing you for this exact moment. Stay open, stay present, and trust that you are more ready than you may feel. The work has already been done within you, and the breakthrough you've been waiting for is simply the external reflection of the transformation already in motion. In those moments when doubt seemed overwhelming and obstacles appeared insurmountable, you may have questioned whether you could move forward, yet each time you found the strength to keep going. Those were not moments of defeat, but moments of preparation. Every delay, every closed door, and every challenge that tested your patience and faith has shaped you into the person you are now, someone fully prepared to embrace the breakthrough that has always been meant for you. The idea of a final sign often leads us to expect something dramatic, a clear and unmistakable indication that the moment has arrived. But what if the true final sign is not a single moment, but a culmination of all the inner shifts you've undergone? What if it's less about an external event and more about a deep internal knowing that you are ready, that everything you've been through has brought you to this very point? The ultimate sign isn't necessarily an outward occurrence. It's a shift in how you perceive yourself and your journey. It's the realization that the transformation has already begun within you. As a chosen one, your journey has never been solely about external achievements or milestones. It's about embodying your divine purpose, living in alignment with your higher calling, and trusting that the universe is guiding you towards exactly what is meant for you. The breakthrough you're approaching isn't just a destination, it's an ongoing process, an unfolding of your higher self, and an expansion into greater levels of understanding, purpose, and power. You are not passively waiting for a breakthrough. You are actively creating it with every decision, every thought, and every step you take. The fear of missing the sign comes from the belief that you need something outside of yourself to confirm your alignment. But what if you no longer need that belief? What if you've already become the sign? What if your growth, resilience, and transformation are all the confirmation you need? The external world will eventually reflect this inner shift. But you don't have to wait for that to know that the breakthrough is already underway. This transformation starts from within, and as you fully embrace this reality, external changes will effortlessly align with it. Allow this understanding to take root within you. The universe has been tirelessly working in your favor every step of the way. Every piece of your journey, every experience, whether joyful or challenging, has been part of a grand and purposeful design. Your breakthrough isn't something distant or waiting to be forced. It is already in motion, taking shape through you. And as you surrender to this unfolding, it gains even more strength and grace. Embrace trust, keep your faith strong, and allow yourself to flow with the current of the universe. The breakthrough you've longed for is on its way, arriving exactly when you are truly prepared to embrace it. Chosen one, your journey is uniquely yours, woven with divine intent. Every challenge you faced, every moment of insight, and each experience of doubt has been an essential thread in this sacred path. You are continually being led by forces greater than you can perceive, positioning you exactly where you need to be. The final sign before your ultimate breakthrough is not merely an external event, but a reflection of the awakening that has been unfolding within you. You are aligned with your higher purpose, and that purpose is coming to life with perfect precision. Trust this journey, knowing that each step is taking you closer to realizing your divine calling. The challenges you've overcome have strengthened you in ways that have prepared you for what lies ahead. You are more capable than ever of embracing this next phase, as everything you've experienced has equipped you to fully step into your purpose. There's no longer a need for hesitation or doubt, because what lies ahead is the culmination of all that you have been preparing for, and you are ready to step into it. Embrace the understanding that you are an essential piece of a greater plan. Your presence in this world isn't by chance, nor are the unique gifts that reside within you. These gifts were placed in you to fulfill a mission only you can complete. You were chosen, not because of perfection, but because of your willingness to walk this path even amidst uncertainty. Within you lies a power that is awakening, guiding you to become the fullest expression of your soul's purpose. Allow yourself to rest in the knowledge that you are worthy of the breakthroughs coming your way. You have nothing more to prove, no additional achievements needed to earn your place in this divine flow. The universe knows your heart and your intentions and is aligning everything in your favor. You do not need to control the timing of your breakthrough. It is perfectly aligned with your readiness. Trust that the universe is orchestrating everything beautifully, even in ways you cannot yet comprehend. As you continue forward, stay open to the guidance that has been with you all along. Your intuition, that inner voice, is your direct connection to the divine, offering you clarity and insight at every step. Trust in this inner knowing, for it has brought you to this point and will continue to lead you as your journey unfolds. You are not here by coincidence. Each experience and lesson has been molding you to enter this new chapter with confidence and grace. Remember that you are a vessel for something greater, and your journey creates a ripple effect that touches the lives of others in ways you might never fully understand. Your breakthrough is not just about you. It's about those who will be inspired by your journey and uplifted by your light. Continue moving forward with trust, knowing that your purpose is already unfolding before you. You are chosen, divinely guided, and everything you need is already within you. The breakthrough you seek is not an external event. It's emerging from within as you align with the deeper truth of who you are meant to be. Trust in this process and be assured that the universe is walking with you every step of the way. Dear Chosen One, as you take a moment to reflect on this message, recognize that you are on the cusp of something extraordinary. Every experience, every obstacle, and every lesson has brought you to this moment where you align with your divine purpose and are prepared for what's to come. Your breakthrough has already begun, starting from within. Embrace this journey, trust in divine timing, and know that you are being guided towards your highest calling. Now is the time to step forward boldly, with faith in what lies ahead. If today's message has touched your heart, consider subscribing to ensure that this stream of encouragement and wisdom continues to reach you. Also, share this message with those who may be in need of it. Your act of sharing could be the spark that ignites their own journey. Here at Grateful to God, we are more than just a community. We are a family, walking together in light and purpose. You are an integral part of this family. We invite you to drop a comment below and let us know how this message has resonated with you. Engage with us and connect with others on this sacred path as we uplift one another and step into our divine destiny. Your presence and support are deeply valued, and we are grateful to have you as part of this journey.